This is going to be a chit chat between me and the EZE IBO in Ghana. It is to clear a lot of things that is going on online and what we have been hearing. And also, I think I'll be speaking on behalf of a lot of Ghanaians because of the comments I see on social media. So I have a lot of questions to ask. Now, the video recording going on, I don't edit my videos, I just post them direct. And I'll be very, very thorough with answering my question. Thank you very much. So, I want to believe, EZE IBO in Ghana, that you have been seeing what is going on social media, where some persons and some group of people posted a protest saying Nigerians must leave. And some way, somehow, your personality, your position is caught in between all of this. They say, oh, there's one man, is the king in Ghana, trying to take over Ghana, establish a palace where they already have a king. Practically, they are saying you want to take over Ghana. And for this reason, it is threatening the stay and the business of a lot of Nigerians as what they put on the media. Now, this whole thing is just to let Ghanaians know that, okay, this is what it is, this is not what it is. And for our own Nigerians that are in diaspora and in Nigeria. So the first question to you, EZE IBO in Nigeria, is EZE IBO in Ghana, I'm sorry. EZE IBO in Ghana is, are you establishing a palace in Ghana to compete? Or what is your position in Ghana? Let's know your position in Ghana, first of all. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very dark man, you're welcome. By the special grace of God, I was chosen by the Igbo community in Ghana to be the EZE IBO Ghana. I am the leader of Igbo community Ghana in our language, as our local language, EZE IBO Ghana. And the EZE IBO in diaspora did not begin here in Ghana. It's all over the world Igbos are found. Even in Nigeria, we have in Abuja, we have in Kaduna, we have in Lagos, we have in Benin, even where you're coming from. Okay? We have in America, we have in London, we have in Canada, we have in Europe, all over Asia, even in Russia, where there's war going on there. So we have EZE IBO all over the world. And the purpose of EZE IBO is for we to preserve our culture. It's for we to teach our culture and our tradition to our people. It's for we to celebrate our festivals. It's for we to bring peace among ourselves. It's for we to help ourselves in our businesses to support each other. It's for we to make sure there's love among us and also teach our people the rules and regulations of the countries where we find ourselves or the state outside Igbo land where we find ourselves. Now, with all these package and many more, these are the purpose of EZE IBO in diaspora. It's not for political. It's not for a challenge of the host nation or a host state. It is not for the challenge of kings and queens of that land. It's not for challenge of anything, but it is for our own people. Remember, we are 100% Igbos, Igbos. And most of us are not properly educated because our nature of business. Some people cross the boundaries because they don't know the rules and regulations of the country where we find ourselves. For that reason, the structure of EZE IBO in diaspora help to teach our people what they don't know. So you cannot cross your boundaries. Now, me sitting down here, I did not make myself the EZE IBO Ghana. My people choose me and made me the EZE IBO Ghana. And this is my 13 years of this from here. 13 years of hard work, 13 years of struggling, 13 years of peacemaking, 13 years of promotion, and 13 years of bringing the two nations together in terms of culture and tradition. So, sitting down here is not by my power, but the power of the people, but ordained by God. Now, going to your question, my purpose here is not a purpose to challenge the traditional authority of the nation. And I have never, or we have never, the Igbos in Ghana, ever think or had a thought of building a kingdom in Ghana. Nothing like that. We've never had this thought before. We've never even think about it. We've never even acquired any piece of land for kingdom. What we did was exactly what's happening now in Ghana. You were in the market yesterday. I want to help you so that your questions will be brief for you. That's why I'm giving you the nice structure today. You were in the market yesterday. Based on Nigerian shops that were locked in the market. This is exactly what happened in 2013. When President Mahama, a competent president here in Africa and around the world, came into office newly as elected president after the death of his boss, Akamels. That same year of 2013, there was a massive force to Nigerians in the market by Ghana Trade Union, asking Nigerians to leave the market because they were not following the rules and regulations of Ghana that prohibits retail in the market. The rules and regulations are about foreigners to supply to the locals, and the locals will do retail. That is the law. My father in the law, T.D. Joshua, said he should know the root of the problem before he can solve it. That is the law. And when you prohibit any law, or when you did not follow up any law, the law will hold you. Now, that is the law. But we see ourselves that we are West Africans. West African treaty govern and coverage every one of us who believe free goods, free whatever, blah, 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 border crossing and all that. We see it as an opportunity for we also to go into retail trade. Most of us that started coming here early 30, 40, 20 years ago, we are massively in supply. But I will tell you one thing. Many a times, some of those who are supplying, when you supply them, getting your money become a problem.
When you supply to the Ghanaians?
Some of them, we can say Ghanaians. I don't like the language of plural. Some of them.
Some of them, exactly. When you supply them, they don't pay.
Sometimes they don't pay. You become frustrated. And some of us try to, make use of the opportunity and go into retail ourselves. Now,
sorry, I want to break you. Now, if the law says foreigners should not go into retail, and because of this reason you decide to go into details, that means you are actually.
That is why I told you. Remember, I told you that the laws prohibit foreigners not to go into retail.
Yes.
That's why I told you that you need to know the root cause of the problem. So as long, and I told you that when you break the laws will hold you. So as long as we are concerned, the retail we went into is not supposed to be. But I'm telling you that as a West African sub-region, as West African member states, we believe that we can also have that leniency.
So at the end of the day, it is still breaking that law. However, I was thinking that why didn't you people maybe try to look for a way to maybe fix the law to work?
That's why I'm trying to help people.
Okay, I'm coming back. Sorry for continuing.
Yeah. Let me help you so that your interview will flow very well.
Okay, thank you.
Now, I said something. I said during this issue, the Ghana Trade Union realized that Nigerians, we are going out of the laws by doing retail in the market. But we also see other foreigners retailing, like the Chinese are retailing, the Indians are retailing, some other people. We also use that opportunity. Now, we also see ourselves as West African member states that we can also go in there. Looking at the trade laws of Ghana, that you should have equity of maybe $1 million. Before it was $300,000 during COVID time. During this time, they moved it to $1 million as equity. You can trade and all of that. But then it's not everybody that can afford this. Okay? So if you have $1 million, maybe you let it be Nigeria to trade and all that. So along this process, our shops were locked. That's 2013.
Just your shops or other people that also...
These are Nigerians.
Just Nigerians. Because you mentioned that other nationalities like the Chinese were
just
also...
Nigerians.
Okay.
Only Nigerians. 2013. It was massive. You can go to internet and check it. So along this period, myself and some of our elders, we engaged meetings, several meetings, with the Minister for Trade and Industry then. In and out meeting. In one of the meetings, some of the executives advised us, they said, "Well, take your people, you guys should go and build a mall so that you will move out of the local market and do your trade business in the mall." He made a reference of Accra Mall. Foreigners are there retailing because it's a mall. Because the trade law is talking about local market. But it did not prohibit you not to be in a mall. Then we sat down. What do we do? Then that is how we started thinking, which area can we acquire land for mall? Then that is how we thought about Aflawo Road. That's the road we come from. The ECOWAS Road, that's the road you can go home from Ghana to Aflawo. That's no go and all that. We think about that way. And there is this village called Odningo. From our NGO far back 2007, 2008, we built a school for that village. The king is a friend to us. So we went to him to tell him our vision. Your Majesty, we want to get a land for Igbo Mall. And he has been telling us to come and buy land for development and all that. Now opportunity has come. The last we were there is 2007, 2008, after we finished the school. Now 2013, many years ago after that. Then conversation gives birth to ideas. We're discussing about the land, for we to purchase land for mall. At that discussion, what ran into our mind is if we build mall along this road, the distance of the town is so much, we might not be able to have that patronage. Let's do it like Chinese town. Let's do it like a community. Let's do it like a village where we can come, acquire land, build houses, and have a community where we can do business.
Just like Chinatown.
Just like Chinatown. This came in our mind. We'll quickly have that chat with the king. The king was happy because that would bring development for him. Now, he offered us, okay, and we can even give you guys 200 acres of land. You pay installment. Say, Your Majesty, no, it's too much. Give us like 50 acres so we can pay gradually. And that was beautiful discussion, beautiful deal. He asked his boys to go with us to the land. We saw the land, beautiful land, green area. We took pictures and videos. Went back to the king to tell him, yes, we're happy, we love the land. Then we discussed the price and the modalities of payment. We agreed to pay every 3 months. We came back. Just like you came here, a week after, Crystal TV came here for conversation, for discussion, for interview. And they want to know, and I'm not enough to 1 year on the throne as of that time. They want to know my plans, my vision, what I want to achieve for Igbo people and for Nigerians. Along those interviews, I now told him, we've even acquired 50 acres of land where we want to build Igbo village. I'm an architect. I designed this house, I designed that, I built.
Oh,
yeah.
This house it's not a palace that was given to you. This is a house that you built.
It's my home. It's about 19 years old building.
So the house is older than you on the throne.
Yes. I've had this house before the throne.
When were you inaugurated or coronated?
2012.
When did you build the house?
Long ago, 19 years ago, changing now.
So this is not like you didn't build this to make it a palace.
No.
You built it as a home.
My residence. And before God gave me the opportunity to lead my people as EZE IBO of Ghana.
It is actually an intimidating place, actually.
It is not intimidating. It is beautiful.
It's a good place. But sorry to cut you.
Okay. So, God is a master planner. I didn't know I'm going to be the Igbo leader in Igbo in Ghana. But God designed the house like this. So he did it like that. He knows what he's going to be for future. I've never dreamed, I've never thought of being a king or being a chief. I mean, being a EZE or being a leader or whatever. All I know, I am a successful businessman to the glory of God.
Thank God for that.
Now, along this process, they came for interview and they want to know my plans and my visions, and I told them, I said, look, we have acquired 50 acres of land where we want to build Igbo village. The definition of village and kingdom is different. Yes, Google it, check it. Different meanings of kingdom and village. Now, this was 12 years ago, the interview. If you look at my physical appearance now and the physical appearance of that video, you can see how young I was then. 12 years ago video. Now, 3 months after, the elders and I went back to the king to pay for the land. The king told us, Igwe, hold your money. There is litigation over the land. Hold it. When we finish the litigation, you guys can come to pay. We keep going there throughout 2013. At the same time, we are solving the problem with the Guta. Through this office of my elders, we are able to assemble the Guta president and all his executives around the entire region of Ghana. We held a meeting with them in the office in Accra, and we are able to have, a pathway. So throughout 2013, we could not get the land, we keep going there. 2014, we keep going there. The land did not work. Now, we forget about that vision. We have settled our problem with the Guta. The land is not working out, then we left the vision. Till today, no piece of land was acquired, no plot of land was acquired. For that vision, we left it.
So you would say the whole thing of you building a kingdom or a village was something of maybe 12 years ago. It was a dream that later just dissolved on its own.
It is a dream, not just me, but the community. Not me to come and build a village. It's for the community. If you even listen to that video properly, I said how the village will look like. I also said Igbos will come to acquire land. We're going to have high rises over here. We're going to have shops, market, and all that. It is a vision that will come together to conceive a vision that came out of circumstances that you are seeing today.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So I'll go to my next question. Now I came into your palace, like I said, you came into your palace/house. Now that you said you built it before your coronation, so I'll call it palace and house now. So I came into your palace, and it is actually very intimidating. The whole lion statue outside and everything. Do you think you are doing too much with all of this, or would you say it is in your personality to just feel at home, and anywhere you have, you just feel like I will make it nice to my taste? Because I want to believe that maybe some of these our Ghanaian brothers, maybe when they pass this place and they see how it looks, maybe they feel like, okay, I think he is doing too much. Because they say it's that you are actually doing too much. So would you say how you carry yourself and how everything is, would you say you are indirectly challenging them? Because you might not directly challenge them, but maybe unconsciously, it's an indirect challenge that is making them feel somehow.
One, I'm not doing too much. Two, everything here is in the market. You can beautify your home more than this. There are thousands of men and women there have more beautiful chairs than the chairs you are seeing here today. It's all about taste. It's all about vision. It's all about how you want to beautify either your palace, your home, even some people, their bathroom is more even beautiful than what you are seeing here. It's all about taste. I can decide not to put such chairs here and put ordinary whatever chairs. It all depends how I want to, exalt the opportunity given to me to run. We live in a world where when you make yourself comfortable, you feel okay. You make people around you comfortable, you feel okay. So as you say that some Ghanaians are saying, in this world, everybody will not like you.
Very true.
As you are here, I believe that your enemies might be bigger than those that love you.
Very true.
All those that love you are bigger than your enemies, but it's not everybody that love you. A moment.
Okay, sir.
Some people might not even be happy the way you dress.
Very true.
Some will be envious of you. Some will be hailing you. All my elders are hailing you here. But maybe people out there might not like who you are. So as long as these ethnic things are concerned here, it's not everybody will be happy for it. But those that have a positive mind, those that love good things, those that love you will also love it. Some people will even look at it and they want to do exactly what you do. That is why there are some people who call them mentor from afar. People mentor people from afar.
Very true.
Some people will look at it and say, I want my home to be like this. The same way I see this in some people, other people place, I want to have a replicant of that. So to me, when you see people getting angry over it, or getting envious over it, or agitated over it, it's a normal thing. Everybody must not love you. Everybody with different interests. The way you dress is your interest, so God.
True.
Maybe like this, you enter plane for 10 hours. Even code will tear you.
True.
But it's your interest.
True.
The way I dress is my interest. So if somebody is envious of me, it's that person's interest. If somebody is happy with me, it's his interest.
True.
That is why when you come into political party, people have different political party. It's all about what? Interest. So those that are against the edifice, the setting, my presentation or my appearance, those that are against it, they don't love me. They don't like me. They don't like it. They have their own interest. Those that also admire it is their own interest. It means they love me. So you cannot please everybody.
Which is
Please some people and some people will go their way. So I want you and the audience to understand this. I'm not doing too much.
Okay, that brings us to the next question. Do you have a relationship with the Ghanaian king that they are saying you are challenging? Do you have a relationship with the king?
No king ever in Ghana that have ever tell me that I'm challenging them. They rather communicate with me. I communicate with me. They invite me in their various programs, and also we invite them in our various programs. These are our landlords. They are the owners of the land. We are under the authority. We are under the unction. We are in their land. You cannot exceed what you're supposed to do in someone's land. So no king ever in Ghana has ever come up to say, you are challenging, that I'm challenging, or you're going more than nowhere.
Okay, so I have maybe 3 more questions before this goes on. Yesterday when I was doing the interview in the market, some of them, I asked them about your existence as a king of Igbos in Ghana. Some of them said, we don't know him. He's not my king. I don't know him. So if you are the king of the Igbos in Ghana, and some Igbos are saying, man, we don't know that man, we don't recognize him. Not just that. In the comment section, you know, this is a social media era. We see people in Nigeria saying they cannot have a king, an Igbo king in Ghana, when there is a king in Nigeria. That it does not work like that. You understand? So why are these people saying this? And in the other hand, you are saying you are the king of the Igbos. But the Igbos in Ghana, they are not in uniform in accepting you.
Before I give you answer to that,
Yes, sir.
king is English language.
Yes, sir.
Am I performing English culture?
No.
I'm performing what?
Igbo
culture. So do you expect my name to be English name? I am the EZE IBO of Ghana. Not a king. You EZE IBO of Ghana. The Constitution of Ghana prohibits that name king. The Constitution of Ghana, they work with what they call chiefs, and they have levels of their chieftaincy. They have divisional chief, paramount chief, and all that. And remember, we live in their land. As long as their land prohibits that name king, it is EZE IBO I am. It depends on what you want to call it in English. You can say Igbo, you can say king, you can say chief, you can say leader. But it's EZE IBO of Ghana that I am. Let me just say, you are from Benin, right?
Edo State, sir.
Edo State. If a Ghanaian king today come to Edo State and they mention his name in their local name, and somebody want to interpret who that king is, what would they call him?
They'll call him the king of Ghana. Or the
Because they want your people to understand the meaning of that Ghana language, or to understand the meaning of that French language.
Yes.
So it's by trying to interpret what it is. When we go to functions and people want to know what the meaning of EZE, that is how you can see people say king, people say majesty, people say this and all that. Just like when my father died, some Ghanaian kings traveled with me to Nigeria 2015. And when we got there, when their name is mentioned, me, this, that, people want to know what the nigga said. Is the EZE of the Ghanaians over there. In my local language, it's EZE. Maybe most of them they are not understanding English. I said, I call it EZE. But it's a Ghanaian king, right? Or I can say king for the understanding of those Ghanaians. So when people say king or no king, in all my documents, a certificate given to me by Igbo people is written as EZE IBO Ghana. A document given to me by the Ghanaian council here is EZE IBO Ghana,
not king.
not king.
Okay.
In my documents, even in the gazette of my name after my coronation, because I have to gazette my name, that my name has changed or has added more to my name. EZE IBO Ghana is It's not an English name. It's my local name because what my people gave me the power to project is our culture. So that name must be the culture. Let's, for instance, maybe Benin people, maybe they have the structure to have their own traditional leader abroad. Will he answer English name?
No.
He will answer
The Benin.
God bless. So clap for me first.
Okay,
So that is it. Now, going to your question,
yes.
you say some people told you they don't have a king.
Yes.
That's why I told you everybody must not like you. If you want, that's why I also give you some little reference about politics. 3, 4, 5 political parties can come up to contest the election. One person win. The other 3 political parties will not believe him as their president. They will tell you in 4 years' time they will come in power. Don't worry, in 4 years' time we'll vote him out. So, I was not the only one that came out of the throne. I came first. And another Igbo elder also came to drag the throne with me. After 2 years I've existed, the Igbo community now said, you know what? We don't want to continue having issues. You say, Igwe, we would conduct election between myself and the other man. 2014, after 2 years of existence, some of our followers self-used and said, no, I'm a man of peace. Let's have the election. If he wins me,
then he comes.
Alhamdulillah. If I win him, no problem. After 2 years, I agreed. 2014, we had the election. And I won the election, 97% vote. So you know what I did? Immediately I win the election. This, my brother, my friend, with some group of other Igbo, my group of them, they pulled out of Igbo community and established a parallel Igbo community.
Oh.
This is where the problem came from.
Okay.
After Igbo community has been existing for over 30 years.
In Ghana?
In Ghana. As an established community. But Igbos have been here for centuries. I'm just talking about as an association. Now, these people went and created another Igbo community that become a parallel line. So, those telling you they don't have Igbo
as the ones on the other side,
the ones on the other side. Few of them, they are not much, few of them. And these artificial problem you see that came up is also sponsored by our own Igbo people. If you look at my interview during this crisis, I said, I'm not blaming our host nation Ghanaians, but I blame our own people. It is the rat in your house will go out there to tell the rat outside there's fish.
Yes, inside
the house.
Yes, I agree.
So it's our own people who are looking for a way to destroy the good work God is using me and the others to do in the promotion of the culture. If you Google apartheid Igbo Ghana, Igbo culture and tradition in Ghana, you can see it's making waves. Every year I have a festival here, attract thousands of people. Last year we had over 20,000 people.
Wow.
So there's no how your enemies will be happy to see you try. It's impossible. If enemies see you moving forward and they're happy, that means they're not proper enemies. They are micro enemies. But proper enemies will not be happy when they see you. So what they will do is look for a way. I remember when you had a problem when I think they arrested you, right? Or something like that.
Multiple times.
Multiple times. So are you telling me that those that love you are happy? Those that don't love you, they'll be happy you are there. They can even get to be rotten there. So that's how it is. So those telling you that they don't know, some will tell you they'll be hearing of him. I had you, when you were interviewing them, some said they'll be hearing of him. Some of them have been here before them. And as they're in the market there, I have been solving their problem. The same problem made us to start thinking about the Igbo village. So it is a normal thing. I also had another man in interview that said that some people believe sometimes there's two factions of the world.
Yes.
So it's a normal thing.
Okay.
If 100% people in Ghana believe in me, that means it's not a good thing.
Very true.
As long as some, these people, they're just few. Majority, by His grace, are with me. The micro are just over there. It's a normal thing. And some related to the man who contested the throne with me. So do you expect them to join me? They will not be happy that their brother was not able to win the election. Either through mother side or father side, or through state-related issue, or through local government-related issues. It all depends. So to me, I'm not bothered over that. But some people say, I don't know him. He's not our ways and all that. I'm not bothered. As long as the majority of me, I keep moving.
So I think I understand and I've gotten everything clear. I'll just ask just two more. There's a picture of the Oni of Ife.
Yes.
Up there. And what was that in Ghana? Was that in Ghana?
Yeah.
So he came here.
Yes.
So when he came, did you stand up to greet him or he stood up to greet you? How was it? Because the EZE and
let me tell you something. When Oni came here, I made him to sit on this throne and I sat on the lower one. I'll give you pictures. I met Oni. When Oni came, I welcomed him. I said, Your Majesty, I bow to him. He is my king. I'm a diaspora chief. I'm a diaspora Igbo. I am not a king from home. We are here to represent our fathers back home. We are their reps. When our kings come from home, we are the ones that have to make them feel comfortable, feel good. Knowing that, yes, we have sons and daughters over there. That to be able to welcome me traditionally and make sure I am comfortable. Wow. We are the ambassadors of our kings back home. Whether you like it or not, that's what who we are. When he came, I made him to sit here. He sat here and I sat here. Wow. And His Majesty was so happy. It was also interesting to know that Esunube, who is the chairman of the Coordinating Council of all the kings in Nigeria, every year he comes for the Oyan Festival in Ghana. Wow. He's the coordinating chairman of all the kings in Nigeria. And anytime he comes, I exhort him. Wow. The previous chairman of Southeast traditional rulers, EZE has also come here for a festival. I exhort him. When they come, I bow. I remove my cap for them. Because they are fathers. We're here to represent them. When we go home, we also submit to the authority. Remove our cap for them. We are their sons and daughters that are representing them over there. Just like you have Nigerian ambassador.
I was going to say,
just like you have Nigerian ambassador around the world. They are submissive, first of all, to the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Finally, the President of the nation. He sent them for an errand. We are here for an errand. Look at all these great men that are here. They left their businesses to be here and all that. They are promoting their culture. They are all wearing local clothes, African clothes, Nigerian clothes, representing their culture. Now, I married a Ghanaian for 28 years. I have 5 college children from a Ghanaian woman. Now, without all these things, do you think that my children will be able to understand the culture? They understand because of this. Almost all of us here, our sons and daughters come around, follow the culture, understand the culture, dress like us, eat our food. We encourage the language. That's why my PA was telling you about people speaking school that we established here. It's for our children to know who they are.
Yes, keep it going.
So that, because as we are here today, my father is gone, but I'm alive. So the kids will have, they will
know their roots
in future.
Yes.
Okay, so as we are here, we are a rep of our fathers. So by your question, if only come back here 20 times, he will sit here.
Thank you.
If all the powerful paramours in Nigeria, not only Igbo, in Nigeria come, I and my elders must exalt them. It's a compulsion and it's paramount.
Okay, thank you very much. I think this clears a lot of things. And then finally, from Nigeria, are you the only king of a particular ethnic group or a tribe? Yeah. Do they have the Yoruba king, the Hausa king? Do they have those type of things? Or you are the one that is here? And
we have Yoruba king here. Even Yoruba people, the Oba of Yoruba here, they established their Oba here since 1909.
In Ghana?
Yes. There is Oba of Yoruba now. Oba is there. Very great man.
You are friends with him?
Oh yes, we are brothers. The Hausas also have their king here. They have the Sariki here.
Wow.
The Niger people, the Zamaras, Niger, they have their king. But you know, like I said, this is our local language. The Hausas, they call themselves Sariki. The Yoruba, they call themselves Oba.
Yes, and it is interpreted kings as well. Of course. But if you put it in the local dialect where your own people can relate to.
Exactly. So the Igbos is called EZE IBO. So Ivorians, they have their own here. The Mosul people, they have their own. I think Mosul or wherever, yeah. Even the Senegalese, the Nigerians, they have their own. Even Israel people have their rabbis here. And the Indians have their temple here and all that. And listen, let me take one good thing here. That's one thing that some of our Nigerians back home did not understand. Ghana is a country where they respect human being. Their constitution is so powerful
that every corner of life is included. In Ghana, their constitution approves diaspora community leaders called chief.
Wow.
So as I'm sitting down here, it's not an illegal
Thing that's
thing.
going on.
The constitution of Ghana approves me
Mm.
as long as my community has
Accept
chosen me
and chose you.
to be their EZE Igbo. That period, if you can go back to see the confirmation that the president of Ghana gave Honorable Minister Bianca Ojukwu. The president confirms to him that the only difference is the owners of the land, their kingship, their chieftaincy title is gazetted under their traditional institution, but the foreigners are ceremonial chiefs. So when I hear Nigerians, some of our Nigerian people kicking against the diaspora EZE Igbo, I said because they don't know the constitution. If they understand it, they would not go to that route. Sometimes we also hear people casting against Nigerians or Igbos or Hausas or Yorubas not to have diaspora chiefs. I laugh at them. Why I laugh at them is the world has become a global village. Before, when we came here, I came here in 1995. When we came here, most of our elders who met here on the ground, their wife and the family, either they live in Aba or they live in Onitsha or they live in Lagos. They come here, and like I said, it's a supply at that time. After 2 months, they will go home, in and out. But now, as you are married today, after wedding, the next day, tomorrow, you are bringing your wife where you live. And you start having children here. Now, if you don't take them through the culture and the tradition of your people, the child will not know who she is or who he is. So it's supposed to be, our fathers back home is supposed to give us hand of applause for we holding on our culture and our tradition. They're supposed to even applauding us. They're supposed to be praising us because most of our fathers back home, their sons and daughters live abroad.
And they are not living up to what they are
Good, they live
to.
abroad. Some of them, even their first sons, when you give them cola to bless, they might not even know how to bless the cola. But these things we are doing in the diaspora is helping us, it's building us, it's making us know who we are. We learn every day. Because had it been we are living in a village, these are things we'll be saying. But now we live abroad and we are practicing the same thing abroad. It means we are creating future traditionally to our people. And Igbo culture precisely is all about promoting peace, love. You see now, we drank from one cup.
Yes.
That shows love. You cannot kill your brother that you drank from one cup with. We had cola from one pot.
Bro. Please. Sorry.
We had cola from one pot. We drank from one cup. It shows peace, shows love. This is what Igbo culture teaches us. Do you know there are hundreds of our sons and daughters right in the street that have brought out of streets and established them? How do we do it? The way Chief Kali is into estate developing. We need people, as is building houses every day, people will do POP, people will do painting, people will do tiling. Maybe the boys in the street, even for them, you came to Ghana yesterday, you can see the Ghana is expensive.
Yes, it is.
Change Naira to say how it is.
Yes.
Now, think about these young people that are watching about and have no hope of eating food. From this throne, we channel their mind. Oh boy, you know what can you do? You can say, okay, you know what? We'll tell you to go and do tiling, do POP, do painting, do carpentry. We'll push them to our people that are into estate development. We also have our people that are into importation. We say, you know what? Where are you from in Igbo land? Maybe you say you're from Amigo, where I'm coming from. I'll start guaranteeing for you. Maybe EZE who is importing from accessories. It's okay, you know what? EZE, give him 2,000 cedi worth of goods or 5,000 outside guarantee, he will return back the money. So in this way, we start establishing our people. We encourage local government meetings. We encourage town hall meetings. We encourage state meetings so that you can know yourself the whole. So when I'm starting business with you, I know you will not disappoint me. The chairman of your village here or your town here or your local government will not disappoint you. We created this structure from here so as to make sure we help ourselves. Nobody carried money with Ghana must go to come to Ghana. We started from hustling.
Yes.
Maybe bringing goods that worth $1,000 or $2,000 after selling land in the village and all that. Gradually, an Igbo man can start with this one sword. When you say add money, tomorrow you might not buy up to 2 swords. A bigger one, you buy one big one, one small one. If you say you buy 3 again, gradually you grow up. So we encourage our people from here to show love.
So, do you also show love to other Nigerians or just strictly Igbo? Because
All Nigerians.
All Nigerians.
You were a very known person. It would be nice you conduct interviews here and there before you go, so you can ask of the Igbo Ghana. Is your husband, and people will tell you much about him. And I'm not the only person leading our people. We also have our sub-EZEs, where we have much Igbo people under a local government or a state, because I cannot see to everybody.
Yes.
So we also have other sub-areas where our sub-EZEs are. They are taking care of Igbo people over there. If they have issues that they cannot resolve that is bigger than them, they can call on me. We have powerful elders here in various markets. When there is issues, even if somebody coming for issue, I'll call any of the elders who have them. Please look at this matter. They resolve it. It's working smoothly. And we are helping all Nigerians, not only the Igbos, because we are Nigerians. We are Igbos. We are Benin people. We are Yoruba. We are, as long as we have crossed the border, we see ourselves as one.
Do you also help Ghanaians?
Of course. First of all, my wife is a Ghanaian. It's my priority to support my in-laws. I help Ghanaians to my strength. The same thing to every Nigerian that live in Ghana. We have Ghanaians. We have businesses to employ them. Some are into our project. Some are taking care of different things that we do. So we employ them. We help them. We support them. Even in charity. We do a whole lot of charity to support the people. And also because when somebody will work for you, he's also supporting you, and you're supporting him.
Okay, so this will be the final and the last question, and we'll see it up here. Can I have your shoes?
My shoe. This shoe?
Yes.
You like it?
Yes.
This one, it will not.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.